What's cracking, everybody? We back at you again. You know, it's your boy Marcus, the barber with the bow tie.
And I'm Brice Davis of Brice Davis Media.
And we're here at Icons Barber Salon, 313 Beauty Supply. And we back at you with another one. What up with it, D?
Oh man, a whole lot going on out in these streets. They done finally put hands on Jake Paul. I know you've been waiting on this moment.
I really have, man.
You gonna have a picture on the barbershop wall.
Listen, listen, Anthony Joshua, not broken in two places. Good shit, my man, good shit. Hey, but Jake Paul, he's a beast in the sense that he just don't quit, man.
Yeah, I give him a heart for stepping in, but at the same time, that payout.
92.
Yeah, would you do that?
I don't know about getting my jaw broke, man. That's painful.
Well, you can buy it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can pay for new.
Nah, don't get it twisted. 92 million, bro.
Yeah.
I heal nicely.
You'll be sipping through a straw for a good 2 months.
Hey, I heal nicely. That's
I'm like, what's up with bro? He been eating lately? Like, shoot.
He done lost a lot of weight. That'll give me a reason to fast anyway. I'm fasting right now.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, a lot of people was laughing at Jake Paul. Rightfully so. He was trolling the whole time. But he is walking with 92 back. So, ultimately, I don't know what the joke's on him, but that's like...
Where's the money coming from? Who's
Mike Tyson in his prime putting on gloves and they just throw you in the ring with him and tell you got to last.
You're not going to last.
Yeah.
You're not going to last.
Well, yeah.
Mike, just take it easy, bro. I'm calling Mike before the fight like, bro, you know I ain't got nothing personal. It's business. You ain't even got to hit me that hard, Mike. You ain't got to hit me that hard.
Yeah, so let me know in the comments if y'all would do it, but you got to last at least 3 rounds with him.
Mike?
Yeah.
How many people have lasted 3 rounds with Mike?
Well, the average person ain't going to make it. He ain't going to make it around 2.
I don't know. Grown men who's used to getting hit say Mike Tyson hit hard.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Obviously, for 92 million, yeah, whatever. But if you got to actually train to make it to round 3, that's going to require, for instance, I'd have to get stamina up, weight up, muscle up.
You got to be able to take a punch from a regular dude, let alone a punch from a Superman. Mike Tyson is a superhero, dog. Like, in the ring. Even Muhammad on Arsenio Hall said, Arsenio Hall, you was probably too young for this.
Right.
Arsenio Hall had Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Muhammad Ali right before Muhammad Ali passed. He was almost damn near in his catastrophic stage. But he asked Muhammad, he was like, if you fought Mike Tyson in your prime, he said, if you fought Mike Tyson in your prime, who would win? And Muhammad, he pointed at Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah?
Hell yeah. He pointed at Mike Tyson. Yeah, man. Mike Tyson is something unreal. He was unreal, man. I mean, the same cats who said a gorilla.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean?
It's the same one.
It's the same situation.
It's the same, yeah.
Mike Tyson is a human gorilla, man. Like, stop it.
Yeah.
Let us know if you would squad with Mike in his prime.
Right.
92 million. Wiz Khalifa. You heard about my man's?
Man. So he got sentenced 9 months in prison in Romania for lighting a joint on stage. Like, you would think, what was the basketball player that went to Russia that had the Brittany, was it Griner?
Griner.
Yeah, like, you see how they do down there. Over a blunt?
Bruh, 9 months in prison, bruh. In a foreign prison, well, you ain't got access to nothing. Peep this. Why y'all trying to go change them people's culture, man? Why y'all over there disrespecting their land? You feel me? Like, I mean, it's like growing up in LA, man. You had to respect the area you was in.
Yeah, politics.
Or you was gonna get dealt with. You know what I mean? Like,
it's kind of like you ever.
I think any hood is that way.
Had that discussion, like, what was it? I remember being in school with this, and we was talking about the Middle East and how quote unquote bad it is. But it's like, yeah, you go to Saudi Arabia. It's not that they're bad; they don't want to adopt our culture,
right?
And so we see that as not enslaving, but like, oh, they ain't got no freedom. Like, just because you can drive half naked, you know what I'm saying, down here, don't mean that they're, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so it's the same thing.
Well, I mean, Jamaicans call this Babylon. Everybody who is conscious to some spiritual degree, calls this the new Babylon. You know what I mean, man? We
I've
got
heard that.
evil ways that other people don't want to adopt, and I ain't mad at that. You know, it's important to respect people's culture, bro. You want to be respected, so you got to give respect.
Oh,
And sometimes when you don't, you get chit-checked. 9 months?
yeah, 9.
For what, though?
It's like that.
You could have avoided that.
What was it? Dude that was playing overseas. He got caught with the THC in Thailand, and luckily he got spared. But they was talking about giving him, I think it was a life sentence or something like that. It's like, bruh, hey, yo, it's just a message to all of us, man.
Listen,
when you go
man.
across to the Western Hemisphere, just know they laws is different. Like,
bruh, know that they ain't even fucking with us for real. They come over here to get this money to help their situation, but they don't care about us and our cultures. They really don't.
yeah.
You know what I mean? We're a means to an end. So when you go to their land, man, what they say, when in Rome, do as Romans do, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, excuse that. I gotta stop saying that word. But yeah, when in Rome, do as Romans do, man. Don't try to change the game. You end up getting caught up.
And they will make an example out you.
So. I mean, as we see, we got two Americans, two famous Americans, who went to prison in other countries because they smoked weed. What is that?
But I mean, it can be a humbling experience, right? Because if you think about it, imagine Lil Wayne when he was on top of the game. When he went to New York and had that gun, it was like, yo, you know we don't do guns. I don't care if you Lil Wayne, you still gonna go away. So sometimes, you know, life's gonna humble you, remind you, you know, that you can still be touched.
Right.
So I wanted to say something, man. So 21 Savage recently came out and started tweeting F the streets. And as he was doing so, other rappers joined him. Young Thug, YFN, Lucci, Pooh Shiesty, Rallo, however you say his name. And he faced a lot of backlash. G Herbo, he faced a lot of backlash from it, right? I like Boozy, man, but basically to me, what Boozy just did is, it's like, because he said, how can you turn your back on the streets when it made you, it raised you, it made you the man you are, right? So my thing is, it's kind of like, let's use the metaphor of slavery. It's like somebody saying F slavery, and here comes, what's the dude from the Django? Samuel Jackson's character, come in like, the slavery made you who you are. How can you turn your back?
Nah, I ain't gonna say. I mean, I don't know if it's that extreme. I don't know if that, but I feel you. For me, a lot of us came from the hood. Most of us came from, quote unquote, the ghetto. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The iconic ghetto is Elijah Andrews, I think his name is. I just wrote his book, man. Black and White Spaces. But peep it. Most people come from the ghetto, not from the streets. You know what I mean? Like when you from the streets, you choose to live a certain lifestyle that's probably uncomfortable to your brother that's living in the same house as you. Like the streets itself is a dark place. You know what I mean? So I can appreciate the narrative behind fuck the streets because most people ain't loyal nowadays anyway.
Yeah.
We don't live by a code anymore.
That's the main point. I was gonna say, to defend Boozy's point, here's one thing too though, is if you're gonna say all this, you gotta reflect it in the music. If you're gonna say at the streets, I don't wanna hear you. Like G Herbo's last video I was watching last night, I see him throwing down the pitchfork screaming EBK. You can't do that if you're gonna be promoting F the streets.
Right, right.
Or maybe I'm interpreting it wrong. I don't know.
I mean, I hope, see what it is, you know, it's circumstantial, and a lot of times people are swayed in their belief system when it's convenient for them. For example, it wasn't until there was a politician who was avid about banning gay rights, and come to find out his son was gay as fuck. And that's not good or bad. I mean, it is what it is. And after that, his policies changed. He started advocating for gay rights.
That sounds familiar.
You know what I mean? I can't remember his name, man. He was pretty popular. But so I say that to say, in situations where young brothers don't want to keep the code, it's like you want the reward without the work. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be known for being street savvy.
Yeah.
It's a strike. You know what I mean? It's a start. But when it comes to being responsible to the streets, when you owe down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or when you
The
got
dark side, yeah.
right, you know what I mean? It's like fuck the streets now.
Yeah, like just don't benefit off the statement. Like if you really mean it, then cool. But if you're gonna be dibbling and dabbling,
If you really mean fuck the streets, then you need a quarter zip. You need to change your whole.
It took me a second.
You need to change your whole. Oh, it just hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to change your whole mo. Like, because when you say fuck the streets, you now are becoming a square, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? You a square. You're not quote unquote hip. Anything that's hip is street savvy. Like when you start talking about fuck the streets, it does kind of sound like you turning your back on the people that's still there, trying to make.
Yeah. You gotta really specify what you mean, because people are gonna hear that and think you dissing them. Right. So yeah, I think he just gotta clarify. He has to clarify that. There's no way you can make a statement that big, campaign that big, and
that's a heavy statement, right?
Yeah.
There. It kind of goes back to when Wallo was talking about the fuck the black business thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta really you gotta keep that in context. You know what I mean? Because there are circumstances to which that statement applies. But overall, your fans gonna hear you say that without the backstory and be like, and that can either offend them or cause them to start retreating in areas where they need to be more present. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So I mean, for real, like it's a whole lot of different shit being talked about. And the Trump card has shown again, he is pushing a ban on any type of Medicare practice that promotes transgender transformation within kids. How do y'all feel about that, man? How do you know what I mean?
I'm all for it.
I've heard.
I'm all for it. Like, I think you're gonna make such a life-altering decision, I think you should be an adult. Because as a kid, you're still finding out who you are. Because if you think about your identity as a kid versus an adult, let's say you have any mental health going on as a child. For instance, I did, but as an adult, all that, I ain't gonna say all that went away, but most of that went away because you learn how to cope and overcome certain things. So imagine me making a life-changing decision as a kid just because I'm going through something. And, as an adult, you start feeling another way.
Do you believe? Now think about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Although I do agree with the ban, the push on the ban, but do you honestly believe you can't miss what you never had? The saying goes, you can't miss what you never had. So a lot of times they use that in relationship standards when, if you can't get a person that you always wanted, well, you can't miss it if you've never had it. Or if you've never had a lot of money, you can't really miss having a lot of money if you've never had a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since you've never attained it, how can you fathom missing out on it?
Right.
Is the basic understanding. So, with that being said, do you think if a kid never makes it to adulthood and they transform at that age, do you think they will be conditioned enough by the time they are adults to not even sway? You know what I mean? Like Dwayne Wayne's kid at 12, 11 made that transformation. He might, because of medicine and money, by the time he's 21, he's not going to have no male thoughts because he's been a girl all this time.
Yeah.
So you can't miss what you never had.
Right, but we also know, I ain't gonna say we know, but I've always heard that there's studies that show that people that transition doesn't typically fix things like their mental. So,
true, but those are people who've already been adults one way and then became an adult another way.
Yeah.
So we're talking about starting from the seed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to speak. Now, I try to walk in other people's shoes as uncomfortable as it may be, and I'm not the greatest at it, especially when I'm offended, you know what I mean? But do you think a kid would ask a little girl becoming a man, a boy, now she might not actually attain the full essence of being a man. He might not necessarily acquire the full essence of being a woman, but from the point of starting at 11 and they've worked their way up to an adult, do you think they would still have their actual original sex thoughts by then after going through 10 years of a transformation? I mean,
yeah. So here's the thing, because I don't think it's that deep, not what you're saying, but and just that whole statement in general, because it's kind of like just to simplify things. If you know, does a gay man like a high, what's that word? Flamboyant gay male, like, does he have thoughts of like a regular man? And we know that they're conditioned to be a little more feminine than regular men. So just to simplify, no, I don't think that you would have, you know, like instinctual. I mean,
right.
Shit, I don't know.
I mean,
I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't know, because sometimes I be thinking the extra flamboyant be putting on the act, because women don't act like real women don't act like super flamboyant gay men, and maybe that's the culture of the gay man, and that's what it is. But I'm just saying, if they are trying to mimic, because now they're mimicking each other, they're not even mimicking.
Yeah.
You know, that's just a.
But we know that not all gay men are flamboyant either.
Right.
Because I actually talked to one that actually he was offended by when gays are like that. Right. I was like, whoa, really?
Right.
So I just assumed they was all similar. And it's like, yo, like he don't get the whole why men act like girls, despite him being attracted to men too.
And in regards to you making the statement, not all homosexual men, they don't identify as women. You know what I mean? And so they have a masculine way about themselves, and that's respectable too. Like,
oh yeah, as a kid, if you was gay, we'd consider you like a sissy, like automatic can't fight. But the new gays nowadays, like, yeah, you might want to watch your mouth. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, we didn't even mess with the dude, because always the dudes back home, it was LA, so niggas was gay before niggas was gay. You know what I mean? So you would get your issue. You know what I mean? You would get your issue. But like,
yeah, I'll tell you a story. One pulled, you know, was threatening to slice us up and all that. So yeah, I learned.
That's nothing that I really ever had a problem with. Or growing up, I don't know that I don't remember, you know, being kids and just hating on somebody for that. Like, you know, gangbanging was so intense back then. That overshadowed everything. Like, you was worried about having problems with somebody just on the bus stop, so worried about who they liked or what they was wearing.
Yeah. Well, I was influenced by Eminem at the time. Marshall Mathers LP dropped, and I was over there banging that. And every song he talking about killing them. So yeah, and that was back when it wasn't cool to like Eminem because he was white. So you know.
I mean, I liked it more then than now.
Yeah, for sure.
I respect him though.
Now he just be yelling and every song just yelling. Nah.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
It just came out of nowhere, but you know, I fucks with Cam, man. You know, I fucks with Cam.
Why say that? Yeah.
Because I know Cam is your nigga.
Oh, for sure.
You know, but and I've been watching a lot of his podcasts lately, and I just feel like he say pause too fucking much, man. Like, I'm just, as a grown ass man, bro, I'll be 50. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like I have to justify what the fuck I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you got a homosexual mind and something I say make you think some gay shit, you know what I mean? So that's your problem, man. But I'm not about to have to. I feel like you more homophobic saying pause than you are.
I think it's more like, I understand what you're saying. What you're saying is 100% valid. It's more of a humor. I'm not saying it makes sense because you got to think gay in order for the pause to come.
Right, like I will stop listening to that nigga just because he say pause so damn much.
So like me growing up, I've heard that all my life since middle school.
They've been saying it that long?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, it was no homo.
Right.
Yeah. So.
I remember that. And I was even I never said that. Like,
if you listen to old, let's say Jay-Z, what was that? Blueprint, 2001. He said a line, niggas, where's your balls at? Whoa, I had to pause that. And then Kanye got a song on Blueprint 2 where he says, I got to go and I don't play pause. I'm from Chicago. So even back then, people was referencing it, but Dipset really put it on the map. And I was a Dipset head.
Oh,
so
Dipset put it on the map.
Yeah.
I don't.
Dame Dash Harlem.
Yeah.
So I've been introduced to it since middle school.
Okay. And I was a grown ass man. So
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Like,
I'm tired of that shit, bro. I'm tired of pause, my nigga. Like, stop saying that shit.
Like, I get both sides. And listen, it makes more sense not to pause. I ain't gonna hold you, but it's like the word nigga to me. We shouldn't say it, but if I hear something like extremely crazy amongst my friend circle, I hit them with a pause just because it's unexpected and, you know, out of humor.
Yeah. See, I guess I don't know how it derived, and that's not my generation, but I still think that shit is stupid. I think it's stupid. And because every time because I like Cam and he's funny as hell, but it's a pause after every.
Right.
My nigga, it ain't that much gay shit in the world if you're a straight man. And I'm sure you are, but Cam, stop saying pause, bro.
Oh, it ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. That's been indoctrinated. You gotta think they've been doing that since they was kids. So yeah. So that's just one of them things.
Niggas got gay thoughts then.
Oh yeah. There's a comedian that talked about it. Yeah, he nailed it perfect. He was like, "Yo, you gotta stop me because you're the one having a gay thought." Right. And he was like, "Thank God you paused me. Otherwise, I would have went gay."
Right.
Had you not said pause and made me think about it in a gay way, I was crying.
Right. I guess I'm a late bloomer then.
Yeah.
And plus, like, I don't tune into a lot of shit for real, man. But I like Cam. I like Mace. I'm about to stop.
So you ain't never laughed at not a single pause before?
No. Because I'm like, why you keep saying it? I'm like, why the fuck you keep saying it? I'm tired of pause, bro. I guess I can understand. Like, if it's funny, it's funny. But I'm tired of it. I don't know why you have to say it so much. Like,
oh, well, yeah, they're going to do it the most, Cam and Mace.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just talking about Cam because just his podcast been popping up on my shit lately.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. I guess it is what it is. Pause. You know what I mean?
Hey, shout outs to Cam because I done monetized so many clips off of him that he allowed.
I mean, I fucks with Cam, man. He seemed like a straight up dude. Man. Straight up individual. Like, he seemed like a nigga that makes you laugh every time you fuck with that nigga. Like, he got some funny shit to say, like Snoop. You know what I mean? Them niggas is funny as hell to me.
All right, this has been going around online a lot lately is, would you rather have $10 million or a 10-minute conversation with Jesus? And so me personally, I'm going to take the 10 mil because for one, I mean, I don't really know what you could talk about with, let's say God. Like, whoa, that sounds bad, blasphemous. But I don't know what you could get within 10 minutes that would be that life-changing. Like, the first question for me is, what's the purpose of life? If he tells me something mad simple that the rest of my life I'm going to go, oh, I should have took that money.
I like to believe I'm gonna spend a lifetime with Jesus. So while I'm alive, I'm gonna take that 10 mil.
Oh, I thought he was about to say.
And I'm gonna be blessed, and I'm gonna bless others.
Well, I would think Jesus would want that.
That's what Jesus would do.
Yeah, he would want to turn, what was it, loaf of bread into 100 loaves? And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would think.
Read the Bible.
Hear this out, though. What if he tells you something like, yo, there is an afterlife, and, yo, that 10 million ain't going to get you there. But you won't know if you don't have that conversation.
Oh, you know that from reading the Bible. That 10 million ain't going to get you no motherfucking heaven.
I see what you did there. I see what you did. But, I mean, but think about it. There's different denominations of, Christianity. So when you simplify it as just read the Bible, I mean, Old Testament, New Testament, it might tell you something that
most all denominations read from the King James, most all of them, except like Latter-day Saints and the Jehovah's Witness, and the Mormons. But they are mostly read from King James. You know what I mean? So they're getting pretty much the same message. They just interpreted it differently.
So let me ask you then, with the assumption that heaven and hell is real, like an actual place you go to when you die. So you're saying with all that money, you would be disciplined enough to,
Shit.
follow Jesus' steps?
It'll be a whole lot easier than when I've been broke. Because I got temptations.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can't do it while broke, you think being rich? I mean, I guess it would.
I mean, that's
life
a great
would be
question,
easier.
though. I've heard somebody say, you don't fall into success. You inch your way into it one discipline at a time. You know what I mean? So your discipline is what makes you succeed. And without it, of course, you're out here running wild. So I don't think whether you're rich or poor, it matters. It's the discipline you have. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest with you. I'm humble because I'm quote unquote
Bro.
Yeah.
Right.
But if I got 10 million in my name, I'm not gonna sit here and say that. I'm still gonna be that humble man.
So what you gonna do? Be playing for prostitutes and
No, not that.
Right. So how would you live unrighteously?
I don't know my morality. Like,
you gonna be killing motherfuckers?
No. I don't know my morality, like how nice I really am. Because once you reach FU money, you don't have to be nice. That's the part that we don't tap into because we can't fathom getting there.
Well, anybody tell you I'm tapped in.
Yeah, I have bodyguards.
I act like I got FU money right now. You know what I mean? So that's something I probably need to work on. But no, real talk though. I think it would be easier for me to be a blessing because I'm stacked.
Yeah.
For real. I don't fuck with you now. So, you know what I mean? Like,
cutoff game.
Having dough like that ain't gonna make it easier for me to not.
But yeah, make sure you like and subscribe, comment, all that. If you messing with the podcast, we definitely go through all the comments and, it's all appreciated.
Yeah, man. Tap in, man. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your comments. We appreciate you sharing us with those that you love. And we appreciate you liking us. Yeah, Keep up the good work.
All right, man. I'm out.